Forgiveness doesn't mean I need you back in my life. I can forgive you and still choose distance. Hey, welcome to Ruth with Renie. I'm Renie. This space is for faith, healing, and growth. And today we're talking about something that confuses a lot of people: forgiveness, letting go and moving on without feeling pressured to reconcile. Some of us have been taught that if you forgive someone, you have to reconnect. You have to answer the call. You have to reopen the door. You have to be the bigger person. But here's the truth. Forgiveness is a decision of the heart. Reconciliation is a decision of trust. And trust is not automatic. Forgiveness says, I'm releasing you from the debt I feel you owe me. I'm not going to keep replaying it. I'm not going to keep poisoning my own peace. But reconciliation says, can we rebuild safely? Have you changed? Is there accountability? Is this relationship healthy? And sometimes the answer is no. And that doesn't make you bitter. That makes you wise. Forgiveness doesn't mean what happened wasn't real. It doesn't mean it didn't hurt. It doesn't mean that there were no consequences. Sometimes the consequence is you don't get the same access to me anymore. And that's not revenge. That's just boundaries, plain and simple. A lot of people don't struggle to forgive because they are mean. They struggle because they're afraid of forgiving. They struggle because they're afraid forgiving means what happened didn't matter. They're letting the person get away with it. They're going to be hurt again. But forgiveness isn't saying it was okay. Forgiveness is saying, I refuse to stay chained to what you did. Forgiveness can look like you stop rehearsing the offense. You stop checking for an apology that may never come. You stop needing them to understand. You stop hoping they'll become who you needed them to be. Forgiveness can look like you being able to say, I wish you well from a distance. In faith, forgiveness is powerful, but so is wisdom. Even Jesus forgave, but he also used discernment. You can forgive and still recognize this person is not safe from my heart. You don't owe anyone access. You owe God obedience, and you owe yourself peace. Now, if you're holding on an offense today, I want you to hear this. Forgiveness is not weakness, it's freedom. And you can forgive someone without reconciling. You can release the offense and still keep your boundaries. What you're protecting is your peace. Thank you for listening to Rooted with Renie. If this spoke to you, leave a comment. What's something that you're learning about forgiveness and boundaries? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.